Hello, my dear children. Welcome to today's class. So, what are we learning today? Today, we will be learning about the story of a leaf. So, in previous classes, we have done parts of a plant. And in the parts of the plant, one of the most important part is the leaf. With the why? Because a leaf actually prepares food for the whole plant. It is the kitchen of the plant, and as it prepares the food of the plant, that's how the plant will be able to grow and perform the other functions of making food and other things. Also, through the leaves only, the whole plant breathes. It has it takes in the carbon dioxide, releases the oxygen. It is able to breathe through the leaves only. So let's understand the parts of a leaf and the story of the leaf, how the different leaves actually come in use to the people, and what are the different parts of a leaf, how they helpful for the plant itself. So let's start reading. We have studied different parts of the plant in our previous classes. This year we will study one of the most important part of the plant, that is called the leaves. Leaves are unique in many ways. Okay, so in different regions the leaves vary in their size, shape, and according to the function they perform. So they vary in size, shape, and color. Green leaves are the common leaves that we see around. So mostly when we see around, there are green leaves, but we can also see purple leaves, red leaves at some of the places. So green leaves are the cooking parts of the plant. In a plant where the leaves are green in color, they are the kitchen for the plants. They prepare food for the plants with the help of their green pigment, with the help of their green color called chlorophyll. Okay, so the leaves of the aquatic common duckweed plants are one of the smallest leaves. The leaves of Raffina palm plant are one of the longest leaf in the plant kingdom. So what are the smallest leaf found in the plant kingdom? That is of duckweed plants. Those are the aquatic plants. And the largest leaves are of that of Raffina palm tree. Okay. Now what are the parts of a leaf? A leaf looks something like this. We will start reading each part and we will start drawing each part. The flat part of the leaf which gives shape to the leaf is called the blade or lamina. So this is a blade or a lamina. This is the flat part. It can be of this shape, narrow shape, needle-like shape, any shape. So this flat part is called the leaf blade or the lamina. And then this outline, this margin is called, so this is called a leaf blade. Okay. Then the margin is the outline that is there. It is called the margin of the leaf. Okay. So the margin is the edge of the leaf. It can be rough, smooth, sharp, depending on the plant. So according to the plant, some have very smooth margins, some have margins like this. Rose plant has a this kind of outline, this kind of margin, and some of the leaves are very rough and pointed at their margin. Then goes the primary vein or the midrib, which goes in between the leaf, and through this mid vein only the water is being sent to the leaf. This is a thin tube running in the middle of the leaf. Then comes the side veins or the lateral veins. So this one is the main vein, which is called the mid vein or the midrib, and the side ones are called the side veins or the lateral veins. Now the part by which this leaf is joined to the branch This part is called the stalk, and here the tip is called the apex. Now, when we turn this leaf at the back side, there are small pores present on the leaf through which the leaf actually breathes, and through these pores only the air is being absorbed by the plant and the leaves are able to make their food then. So these are called stomata. Stomata are the tiny pores or holes present under the lamina of the leaf, or we can say on the underside of the leaf, and these pores help the leaf in breathing. Stalk and or the petiole, I told you this part is the end of the midvein attaching the leaf to the stem, and it is joining part of the leaf and the stem. Now this part is called the base of the leaf, and that's the lowermost part of the leaf, leaf's margin just above the stalk, and the apex is the uppermost part or the pointed tip of the leaf. So this is the main part of every type of leaf. Every type of leaf has these main parts, although the shape and the size and the color of the leaves may differ. So they are found in different sizes, shapes and variety of colors. Now let's look at the different shape of the leaves. See, the rose leaf has a very uneven and zigzag kind of a margin. Lotus has a very smooth round margin. Palm leaves have the thin leaves, and a mango leaf is again kind of pointed, less broad, and a coriander leaf looks something like this. So some leaf can be round, broad, long, triangular or needle like. Okay. Now what are the sizes of the leaf? The sizes of the leaves can be very small to medium shape to very large ones. Like we did, the duckweed plant has the very smallest leaves in the animal kingdom, and the palm trees have the largest ones. Okay, some plants like lotus plant, they have broad, round leaf, floating, medium sized. The size of the leaf is different in different plants. Leaves can be broad, long or small. The leaves of mango are long, whereas coriander leaves are very small. Coriander leaves are the herbs which are being used for making chutneys and for garnishing the food. So it has very small leaves. Lotus leaf is big and broad. Palm has long leaves. Even the banana tree leaves are very long. Now comes the color of the leaves. Leaves may be found in very different colors. Green is the most common one. Apart from that, we can find dark red, light red, yellow, purple. All these leaves. Okay. So leaves are of different colors, and most of the leaves are in green color. But some leaves are found in various colors as well, and leaves have color according to pigment present in it. So how are the different leaves get its color? It gets the color according to the pigment present in the leaves. The green color of the leaf is due to the presence of the pigment called chlorophyll. So the green color pigment is present in the leaf due to the pigment called chlorophyll. And this chlorophyll, when gets mixed with the sunlight, water, air and minerals, then it is able to produce food for the plant. Only plants having chlorophyll can make its own food. Leaves smell differently. Leaves of different plants have a peculiar odor. So, if you take a leaf and just rub it in your fingers and you smell it, some of the leaves have such strong odor, such strong smell that just by smelling the leaf, we can tell that what is the name of the plant. So, leaves like tulsi, mint, coriander, they have strong smell, and because of their strong and very good smell, they are used in garnishing the food for their excellent aroma. Now, let's write what makes the leaves green. The pigment called chlorophyll makes them green. Write down various parts of the leaf. Okay, so let's write lamina, that's the base, then the margin, apex, midrib, side veins or lateral veins, the base, the stalk, and the stomata. All right. Now, what functions does a leaf perform? I told you that the chlorophyll present in the leaf, when gets along with the sunlight, water, air and minerals, air means carbon dioxide, then the leaves are being able to prepare food for the whole plant. So that's the main function of the green leaves, is to prepare the food for the plant. And the leaves use sunlight, carbon dioxide, air and water from the soil to prepare this food, and the process of preparation of food by the green plants are called photosynthesis. So see, this is a plant with green leaves, and the sunlight, uh, carbon dioxide, water, minerals from the soil, they are helping the plant to prepare its own food. Then the stomata present on the leaves, they help the plant to breathe in oxygen and to release, to breathe in carbon dioxide and release oxygen. So that's the second function of the leaf. Now the leaves are very, very useful to us. How are they useful to us? So we eat leaves, the part of the plant called leaves, we eat it as food. So some of the vegetables are leaves, some of the plants, they store their food in leaves. So for example, spinach, cabbage, lettuce, all these are the leaves that we eat. Mint, coriander, tulsi. Then some of the plants have excellent medicinal properties. They cure cough and cold. Some of them cure the skin diseases like neem leaves, tulsi, eucalyptus. Then some of the plants, the leaves of the plants like ashoka or the uh, mango leaves, they are used to for decoration, like torans are used on the doors, or they are used in worshipping god. So in the when we are the Hindu people, usually they worship god, they use ashoka leaves, mango leaves, pan leaves. Then in some of the places, usually in South India, the leaves, the big broad leaves are used to serve food on them. For example, banana trees or palm trees. Okay. Then some of the leaves, they are used in cooking. For example, bay leaves, coriander, mint. So let's start reading. The most important use of the leaves is to release oxygen during the process of photosynthesis, and this oxygen is used for breathing, and this is being done through stomata. Then the leaves are used as food and food for humans and animals. We eat leafy vegetables like spinach. Some leaves like tulsi, eucalyptus, neem, they have medicinal properties and they are used to prepare various medicines. Some leaves are used as spices, for example, bay leaves, and it is used in cooking for their aroma. Aroma means excellent fragrance and their digestive qualities. Leaves are used for decoration also, like we use mango and banana for decorating gates, doors or houses. See, this is a door toran and it is using mango trees or Ashoka tree leaves. Then leaves are also used for cosmetic purposes. For example, henna. Henna gives an excellent color, and that's why it is used for decorating hands and feet for women. So the leaves of henna are used to make beautiful patterns on hands and leaves for women. Then leaves are also used to serve food such as banana leaves, and they are used as plates and bowls to eat food in it. Then the big leaves are used to make roofs in kacha houses. It also serves as thatched roof, and it keeps the houses very cool. Leaves are used to make the roof of kacha house in villages. They use the leaves of khas and palm to build their roofs. One of the most important use of the leaves is making of manure with good growth of plants. Manures make the soil fertile for agriculture. Compost is made by putting dried and fallen leaves in a pit. So what is being done? There is a pit, and all the dried and fallen leaves are being kept in this pit, and this pit is being covered. After few days, these dried leaves get converted into manure, and this manure is used for fertilizing the soil, and it helps in the good growth of plants. Now, these leaves then become compost, and converting leaves into compost is called composting. Most of the plants shed leaves once a year, and mostly it is in autumn season. Now, what are the terms that we learned today? Pigment, substance giving color. Chlorophyll is the green color giving pigment in leaves. Photosynthesis is a process of making food by green leaves. Compost, manure made of dried leaves. Composting, process of making manure by dried leaves. Also remember that leaves are very important parts of the plant. Chlorophyll is the pigment giving green color to the leaves. Leaves are of different shapes, sizes and colors. Leaves have a peculiar smell and odor of their own. Leaves make food for plants by using carbon dioxide from air, sunlight and water in the presence of chlorophyll. Leaves are used for various purposes. Dried leaves are processed to make manure called compost. Now you have to choose the correct option, and let's complete this exercise and see what have we learned in today's lesson. The central vein running through the leaf is called the midvein. Pores present on the backside of the leaf are called stomata. A leaf breathes through stomata. Compost is made of dried leaves. The process of making food for a plant by a leaf is called photosynthesis. Let's name the following. Leaves used in preparing medicines: tulsi, neem. Leaves having strong smell: tulsi, mint. Leaves used in making plates and bowls: banana, palm. Leaves used in making roofs of mud houses: khas, palm. Leaves used for composting. So any leaf can be used for composting. Like we can use Ashoka leaves, we can use mango leaves. Now let's name the following parts of the plant, parts of the leaf. The outline is the margin. The tip of the plant leaf is called apex. This is the midvein or the midrib. Side ones are called side veins or lateral veins. This is called the base, and this is called the stalk. So the flat part is called the lamina. Okay. Now let's answer the following questions, and you have to do it in your notebook yourself. We can discuss over here in short. Name the different parts of the leaf. It is already named in the diagram above. What is the function of stomata? To breathe. Why are some leaves green while others have different colors? It is because of the pigment present in the colors. Write any 5 important uses of the leaf. Uh, Oxygen that humans and animals breathe, uh, medicinal properties, adding aroma in the food, serving as a roof of the kacha houses, serving as plates and bowls, decorative purposes also. Then there are some fun-based questions that you can do yourself with your family, with your friends, and have fun with the chapter. What you can do is you can collect the leaves of different shapes and sizes and trace the different shapes and sizes in your notebook by pressing the leaf on the paper and tracing it with the pencil. Now, India is a very large country, and wherever you go, you would find different leaves. So, what you can do is wherever you travel in India, you can try to collect the leaf of a particular region and paste it in your scrapbook and just like paste it and dry it and then paste it so that it doesn't leak its pigment. Then you can write the region from where you have collected it, and then you can try to find out that why is it has a particular shape and size in that region. For example, in hilly regions and colder regions, leaves have needle like leaves are needle like so that the snow can slip from the leaves. So you can collect, actually you can collect the leaves, or you can collect the picture of the leaves if you do not travel to that place. Okay, then you can write that why are the leaves in the hilly regions different from that of desert region, why are the leaves in north India different from that of south India, and then you can just make the map of India and paste the leaves found in different states. Okay, and with the help of your teacher, find out the difference in the shapes of leaves found in different parts of India. Next, what you can do is you can collect different leaves of different shapes and sizes and try to make some animal out of it. For example, the first one, you can see that there is a broad leaf in the center, small at the top for the head and small for the legs, and it is giving the shape of a tortoise. And this is giving a shape of a fish, and this is a bird. So just try to follow the steps and make different creatures. Also, you can visit a nursery or a greenhouse to see plants in different stages of their growth. That's all for today. I hope you have learned the different parts of the plant, different parts of the leaf, how are different uh, parts help the leaf in breathing or making food, and also how are different leaves useful to us. So that's all for today. Keep learning, keep shining. Bye bye.